Today marks 2 years of everyday uploads here on my YouTube channel, and what a 2 years it's been. Oh my gosh. I've got a lot of thoughts that I want to talk about and just debrief you guys with today. I've got a lot of good things, a lot of bad things as well, just a real mixed bunch of emotions, and it's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So 2 years ago, I came back from uni and I started doing Vlogmas, and I just decided to carry on Vlogmas permanently. That is how my everyday uploads started. 2 years ago, I was uploading Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I just thought, you know what? What if Vlogmas lasted forever? And here we are. It's Vlogmas every day, baby. I'm so grateful for this journey. I'm gonna obviously be doing my makeup, but I will be talking a lot in this video about some behind the scenes things that have been happening this year with my YouTube channel. This is going to be a bit of like a reflection of the last 2 years and like the real struggle that it has been keeping up this YouTube channel. I'm going to be reflecting. I am going to be talking a little bit about earnings. I know some people really don't want to hear about earnings on YouTube, but I am going to be discussing it a little bit. I'm going to be talking about views. I am going to be talking about some things like that in like a bit of a negative way. However, I don't want it to come across as me saying like, oh, like my audience is rubbish, because you guys are not. You guys are absolutely incredible. I'm so grateful to you. I owe you guys everything. This kind of comes from a place of frustration that maybe my channel hasn't grown the way that I wanted it to grow. However, I have learnt so many lessons, and I just want to start out by saying, like, I am so grateful for you guys. You guys are incredible, and everything that I say in this video is not meant to take away from that. But we are so close to hitting 7,000 subscribers. I'm really, really hoping that we can do it really, really soon. I want to end the year with 7,000 family members. That is going to be insane. Oh my gosh. Like, what? I started this little YouTube channel to get me through uni because I was traumatized, and now there's 7,000 of you guys here, and you do make my dreams come true. I'm going to be talking about some of the dreams that have come true this year on YouTube, and it is just such pinch me moments all the time. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to do my hair. I'm going to pull my hair back because otherwise I'll just be ranting and raving for an eternity. And you're all going to be like, Caitlin, shut up. Get into it. I will. Okay, I will. I nearly quit this year. I nearly quit YouTube this year. And it was definitely something that was maybe going to happen. But at the last minute, I decided not to. This year has been a crazy year. So let's start at the beginning. Shall we start at the beginning? I don't think I'm going to talk about the products that I'm going to use on my face today, but they will all be linked down below as usual. Again, a massive thank you to anyone who shops using my affiliate links. That has blown up as well this year. Like, how lucky am I? Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, let's start at the beginning. So in January, let's turn back the clock, shall we? January feels like an eternity ago. So in January, I was in what I thought was a very stable office job. I had a great income. I was doing YouTube. I had just started teaching as well. I do teach on Saturday mornings. I'm a dance teacher. I did go to drama school, and so I'm like a fully qualified, dancer and things like that. So I am a dance teacher. I decided to pick that job up. I was a little apprehensive about that job, but thank God I accepted it. And I was doing YouTube, and I was starting to grow my channel, and things were going pretty good. I had this kind of fear of spending money at the start of the year, and I'd had a lot of advice from bigger YouTubers. I have been so lucky to speak to multiple bigger YouTubers and TikTokers this year. I've been so lucky to be able to network with a lot of people, which is absolutely crazy. And I'm so blessed to be sharing a space with them and to be getting their advice and things like that. And they had told me the same advice. You need to reduce project panning, and you need to get more into reviews, into the new makeup, into things like that, into trends, into TikTok, into all that kind of stuff. Now, I had a fear of spending money. That comes from my childhood. I think my mum is the exact same. Like, we can be financially fine, but we will freak out if, God forbid, Greggs raises their prices by 50p. It's just been something that has kind of followed me throughout my whole adult life, and even like my childhood. I remember being like 5 and asking my mum to put money in the bank for me to have when I'm 18. Like, you know, saving. I'm such a saver. I don't spend any money. And I feel like at the start of the year, I had obviously got my office job, got my YouTube earnings, and also my Saturday job earnings as well. And I started thinking, you know what? I'm financially sound. I'm getting in quite a lot of money. I'm going to start to invest in my YouTube channel, and I'm going to start to, you know, really see where I can take this. I did have my old studio at the time as well. We'll talk about that later. I did have an external studio that was in my old office building. So the office job that I had, the boss owned just another office that was just sitting there, and I was able to use that for my YouTube. I moved in. I felt like a proper little YouTuber. I had my own studio, and I was just in a really good place, and I was just ready to take this career, this YouTube thing by the horns and just go for it. I feel like before this year, I hadn't really been in a place financially that I was able to just go for it. And I feel like I sat myself down at the start of this year and I was like, you know what? This is the year that we grow. This is the year that we take off. This is the year that we take all of that advice from these bigger YouTubers, we put it into action, and we start investing and we start growing. Some cosmic entity heard that and laughed because it wasn't long after that when everything fell apart. I'm going to do another layer of foundation because I need more coverage. So I'd started to invest in my channel. I started to enjoy life a little bit. I started to spend money that I had earned, and I had really started to work on myself about this issue with money and with spending. And I started to actually really enjoy doing different content, and I started to really enjoy doing my full face of series. I did full face of Makeup Revolution, full face of Troublemaker, full face of Made by Mitchell. What else? I did so many full faces of, and it was so much fun. And I started reviewing some new makeup, and I started just getting that feeling back for makeup, the like joy and excitement of a new release. And I started expanding past project panning. Like, I still did project panning, like I still do project panning now. However, I just started expanding a little bit, and I genuinely loved that. However, in May, I lost my office job. It wasn't anyone's fault. It was just company finances, and they just couldn't afford to keep me on anymore. And so, like I said, my old boss owned the studio, so I couldn't use the studio anymore because they were letting me go. And it was just like, you know, easier to just leave the studio. And everything came like crumbling down. I did speak about it briefly on my YouTube. I did make a video about it, but that like really did hit me very, very hard. And in that moment, I knew that I had two choices, really. I know how hard it is to be hired on a part-time basis. So my two options were struggle financially but keep YouTube, or ditch YouTube and get into a full-time career that I can grow and spend the rest of my life hopefully building. And, you know, that they were the options. I chose to keep my YouTube channel, keep uploading every single day, keep coming on here, smiley. It was a really tough time, but I wanted to have that space to enjoy makeup and to just be with you guys. Like, we have such a small community, but it's such a lovely community for the most part. And I kept my YouTube, and that put me at a massive disadvantage in the job market, because a lot of people who I was, you know, trying to get hired by only wanted full-time staff, which, like, I get. I think if I was a business owner, I'd be wanting that as well. I tried to take my job loss as a positive. I tried to think, you know what, I've got more time to focus on YouTube. And at the time, I thought, you know what, maybe I don't need to do these like full face of new brands. Maybe I don't need to do reviews to grow. Maybe I can just build my channel being me and kind of doing personal get ready with me's. However, I have learnt, even though a lot of people do love that content, it's not what grows the channel. And what grows the channel is reviews, and what grows the channel is investing in your YouTube channel. And I've not been able to do that this year. And so this year my channel has really stunted. The growth of this channel has been extremely slow, and it was another reason why I was like, do I want to quit? Do I want to quit? I cannot give this what it needs. I cannot feed this what it needs to be fed. Do I just take the L? Do I just get a full-time job? What do I do? But I kept going. This year is all about kind of resilience. I think this year has definitely taught me so much. I like to give each year like its own name almost. So last year it was growth, and the year before that it was survival. I think this year is resilience. I think this year is, you know, getting through what you didn't think you'd be able to get through, and just coming on here every day with a smile and doing it. I did definitely try to grow my channel with project panning, with personal get ready with me's, but like I said, it just doesn't grow the channel. I know that a lot of people love those videos, and a lot of people love getting to know me, which I'm so thankful for. Like, it's just little old me sat in my room, like, talking about rubbish, like talking about makeup and things that don't matter in the world. But people tune in every single day, and people are here for me every day. And even if I get really bad views one month or one day or 1 week or whenever, it's been a struggle, but I have really started to think, well, that's like 500 people. Let's put it into context a little bit. Like, 500 people is a lot of people. And people say online all the time, like, oh, it's only 500 views and it's only 1,000 views. It's only this, that, and the other. But like, we've lost that context. When do you ever see 1,000 people in a day? You know, I've really started to try and paint it like that almost, and to try and pull myself up like that. I knew very quickly after losing my job that the YouTube views would go down, and they certainly did. I've been struggling for views for a little while now, and again, it's because I can't invest in my channel as much anymore. I've definitely tried to get into more drugstore brands, so like Essence and Catrice do quite well on my channel. I've just got an affiliate link for Revolution, which is absolutely insane. Like, that is such a mega win for my channel. I feel like this year's trajectory for YouTube is, it started really good. It just plummeted mid-year, and I feel like we're starting to creep up a little bit now. I can't remember the last time I like properly checked my views. I used to be like a serial view checker. Like, I used to check my views every single morning when I woke up. I used to check my subscribers every morning. I used to like refresh and see if any new subscribers had come. I can't do that anymore because I know that my channel is not growing how I want it to grow. I found out very quickly that doing that is just going to cause me such serious mental health problems. And I've had a lot of like, I should be doing better kind of thoughts. You know what? Let's turn this into a positive, you know? Let's start talking about this as a positive. I've done so well with what I've been dealt this year. I've done really well. A lot of people are interested in my dating stories, which I might do a little update if you guys are interested in that quite soon, which is amazing. Again, it doesn't cost me anything. I don't have to invest in anything. It's just me and you having a chat, having a goss, and it's really nice. I have been looking for other jobs for a while, and I obviously did get that teaching job. I did my first day, and I've just been waiting ever since. So that's why there's not been an update. A lot of people were saying like, please give us a teaching update. Like, I've been given my trial shift. I'm like good to go, but they're trying to place me somewhere permanent, and like that's why I've not really been able to tell you anything about it. So money is still quite tight right now because I've only done like one trial shift and I'm still waiting. I didn't realize an agency would be this awful to work with, in the nicest way. I had my first interview before my birthday in September, at the start of September, and we're now in November, nearly December, and I've not started yet, and I've not properly started yet, and it's really, really, like, it's a lot, but I've been uploading every day, and I'm so proud of myself for that. I am so proud of uploading every day, even though I have awful mental health days where I think, you know what, I should be doing better. Why is my channel not growing? I had a really bad moment the other night. I was watching this, it's a new YouTuber that I found, and he does like silly commentary on like silly movies. Like, they're not serious movies. He's not a serious movie critic, but he'll watch like really stupid bad movies and he'll give some reviews. And I watched this video and it was a really good video, and he has like 100,000 views on this video, and right at the end he was like,
"So thanks for watching my first ever YouTube video."
And I was like, oh my god, like things like that do really get to me, because I'm like, I'm trying so hard, but at the same time I know that the videos that I do aren't gonna get the views in the YouTube community, and it's like, it's such a hard back and forth, you know. I've got a lot of people giving me advice in my comments, being like, just review all the like high-end new products. Girl, I'm earning £700 a month. Like, I can't. Like, that is how much I have to live on every month, £700, and it's so hard. It's so hard. And at the start of the year, obviously, I had my office job. I was earning so much more than that. I was laughing, and it's so, I can't just pick up all the new high-end releases to review because I don't have the money for it. Like, I have to financially support myself. I have Stan that I need to financially support. Thank God all of his medical bills were when I still had my office job. I don't know what I would do if he was having all of his medical issues now. I dread to think, honestly, I dread to think. This video has just turned into like a rant about finances. I'm so sorry. That's not what I wanted it to be. Let's talk positive. We get it. I struggled financially this year. Let's talk about positives. I've had so many amazing things happen through my YouTube this year and through the past 2 years of everyday uploads. Has it been really tough? Yes, but I've started working with sponsors recently, which is incredible. I know some people feel very strongly about sponsors. There's a few people, I'm sure, in my audience that absolutely hate sponsors. However, I gotta pick them up. Obviously, I make sure that they're not really dodgy things and dodgy companies and things like that, but I did have a sponsor in my last video, my project pan, my rolling project pan. I finalized that today, and oh my gosh, like, I've done one sponsor, I think it was last year or early this year. I think it was I'm not too sure, but I am actually in talks with another sponsor as well, which, oh my god, is so amazing. Like, I never thought that this little YouTube channel would be sponsored by anyone, and it is craziness. Like, thinking I've achieved this, I've earned this I've built this from nothing, and now I'm getting sponsors on this little channel that, like, who am I? Like, this is actually a dream come true. Having like 2 sponsors in the works at once is just like, it's just a true pinch me moment. And I could not be more grateful for you guys, because I feel like this is the light at the end of the tunnel. Obviously, I don't want to speak too soon and get too caught up with everything, but I feel like this is the light at the end of the tunnel that I've been desperately searching for all year. And finally, it's starting to come somewhere, and it's starting to finally pick up and be incredible and amazing, and I'm so incredibly grateful. I also did my Voxy mobile ad with Maya Carter, which, like, oh my gosh, I didn't audition for that or anything. They just found me one day online and asked me to go to London and film an advert with Maya Carter. And I did it, and like that was such an incredible experience. Could that technically be like a sponsor? Not really. It was paid work through YouTube, so I mean, great. Like, I feel like this year is the year that things have like really taken off, but it's not like my views. It's not my views or my subscribers. It's like other things. Like third-party things have taken off recently, and it's really strange. Like, I'm so grateful, oh my gosh, but like, what? Like, craziness. I just feel like I constantly pinch myself, and I think what happens with me is I get so caught up in the present, and I get so caught up with like, I haven't hit this subscriber goal this year, and I haven't hit this view goal this month, and oh, this video didn't do very well, and da-da-da. I get so caught up in the present that I forget to look back and think, in January, I was earning half of what I was earning on YouTube right now. I've doubled my income. How incredible is that? Like, it's still not much. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not earning thousands and thousands and thousands, but I've still doubled my income from Germany? What? No, from January. I don't know where, I'm so sorry, Germany. I don't know where you came from here. But I've doubled my income from January, and how incredible. Like, thank you guys so much. Like, it is you guys that do this, and I get so caught up in, oh, like, I've been stuck on this amount of money every month and I'm not growing. Yeah, but that's double what was January. So, like, girl, calm down. Like, we're good. I get so caught up watching other YouTubers blow up and get hundreds of thousands of views, and I'm sat here struggling to get 1,000. And, like, yes, it's been a really long time coming. It's 2 years of everyday uploads. But you know what? I'm doing it. One way or another, I'm doing it. I'm doing it in my own time. I'm doing it with my own resources. I'm doing it completely off my own back, and I'm proud of that. I have an eyeshadow look in mind, but I don't know what the base of it should be. I'm just looking around different eyeshadow palettes. Nothing's got the vision that I need right now. I'm so glad that I stuck with YouTube. And you know what? I knew that even though quitting would probably in the short term be the easiest thing to do, quitting, get a full-time job, get a proper income, it definitely would be the easiest thing to do short term. I'm so glad that I didn't do that, because I know I would have lived my life thinking, what if I'd have stuck with it? Like, what if I'd have stuck with it? Where would I be? Like, PR this year has been incredible. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm getting PR from so many incredible brands, and like, who am I? Like, I keep thinking, like, who am I to be doing all this and to be achieving all this and to be so happy with all this? Like, who am I? I'm just little old me. And yes, it's hard to step back sometimes and appreciate how far you've come, even if in the grand scheme of things, and, you know, compared to other YouTubers, you're still so small and you're still not doing great. Like, I'm saying that in air quotes. It's so important still to kind of just think, you know what, though, I'm doing good. I am doing good. I've been thinking about 2026 a lot. I've actually had a phone call with the education company that I'm meant to be with, and they are trying to get me in a permanent place. And obviously I really do appreciate that. I didn't really realise the deal with agencies. I thought that agencies hired when they needed someone. It is not that at all. They just hire everyone and then figure it out later. So I've been waiting months and months and months. I kind of wish I should have just looked for another part-time job, but you know what? I've come so far. I've already signed the contract now, so like, whatever. So if you need a job desperately and an agency comes to you, maybe don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. But I have been thinking about 2026, and I'm ready to do it. Like, I'm ready to play the game in a nice way. Not that I'm playing the game in like a horrible way and I'm gonna hate my life, but I'm ready to play the game of YouTube. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to put my all into this, and I'm ready to finally be the channel that this was always meant to be. I feel like I had a taste of what this channel could be back in May. I'd say like March to May time was when this channel really did start doing very, very well. And I feel like I had that taste, and then obviously I lost my job and it all just came crashing down. But like, I'm ready to get back to that. I know what to do to grow this channel, and I know what needs to be done, but I just don't have the facility to do that right now. But I'm really hoping that soon I will be able to. Like, this is my dream, to do YouTube full time and to just do it and to just explore makeup and just have a good time with you guys. Like, that is my dream of all time, and I've had that taste and I want it. Like, I want it, but right now I just can't do it. Like, I want to start doing my full face of. I'm going to use Black Friday to buy a full face of Colourpop and maybe Juvia's Place as well. Oh, my finger just clicked. Did you hear that? Christ. Oh my gosh, that was loud. I just feel like this year I've been a bit stuck. I've been a bit stagnant, I guess, in my YouTube journey, and I know what to do to change that. I think the worst thing is when you know what you need to do, but you just can't. And I think, you know, I make videos and they don't get the views, and I just know they won't get the views, and it's really difficult. It is. But I'm ready to do it now. I've got so many amazing videos planned, and I've got a little game plan. I will talk more about the whole game plan maybe in the new year and things like that, but I'm wanting to do it. I'm wanting to do it so badly. And I've got this 2 years of everyday uploads under my belt now. Like, I've got in the routine. I know I can do it. And it's time to just upgrade the content to fit that. I've been wanting to use this Beauty Moon liner for literally forever, and finally I'm doing it today. I built this whole look around this eyeliner because I've always said, like, oh, I really want to use that, and then I forget all about it. So I'm gonna use it today and I'm gonna love it. I already know. Boom. Oh, look at that. It's like a duochrome blue to purple. Pretty. Can you see the duochrome in that? Ooh, yes. I'm really conscious that my eye is going to start leaking. I've had to do a bit of a reshoot for a sponsor. So I put just like foundation round here, and I did just like my lashes. And obviously I had to wipe it off before I started this video. So I can feel this eye being like, we're going to go. We're going to go. And I really hope it doesn't. I really hope it just stays put. Okay, once again, they're not at the same angle, but we're going to pretend that they are. Okay? Oh my gosh, now they're even more not at the same angle. Amazing, amazing. You know when you just try and fix your makeup and it just goes even more wrong? Yeah, yes. I can do makeup, I promise. Oh, but not today, clearly. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to put lashes on anyway. Who cares? Who cares? It's great. It's perfect. The wing is not perfect, but that's fine. Whenever I get sad about, like, my YouTube journey or things like that, I have to remember how far I've come. And I think that's the hard part. Like, once you've lost your job and now you're like, oh my God, my YouTube's also failing. Like, what the hell's going on? It's really difficult to think, you know what? I'm still in a better spot than I was with my YouTube this time last year. And I do have a bit of a graph, and it is a earnings graph. And it's just this like line graph, and every year I'll make a new line, I'll start a new line. And sometimes I do just look at that. This is going to make me sound so weird, but sometimes I do just look at that and I think, you know what? We're doing it. We're okay. As long as we're going up and we're not going down, or we're not going down too much. Obviously, progress is like this, but as long as we're going up generally, we're okay. But I'm not quitting. I'm still here. I still want to be here. I'm still happy here, even if it is frustrating sometimes. Like, I know the game plan that I need to do, and I'm so excited for next year to really start delving into that. I'm so excited to give my all into this. Start, you know, I said playing the game earlier, and that's not a negative thing necessarily. it is strategic. YouTube is strategic. I thought my dog was throwing up. He's not. That's fine. As I'm filming this today, I got accepted into the Makeup Revolution affiliate program. So now I do have a link with Makeup Revolution and a code with Makeup Revolution. It's one of those like proper like password codes. It's like ZQXA21. Like it's like, whoa. But I will obviously leave it linked down below. If you want something from Makeup Revolution, that gets you an extra 10% off. So like every day there is new things and every day there is new opportunities, and it takes a lot of strength to see that in every day when you're struggling so much. I am a completely different person now to who I was 2 years ago, and I'm really proud of that. Like when I started my everyday uploads, I was not happy. I was not in a happy place. And now I do feel kind of transformed in a way, and it is absolutely craziness to, well, I don't look back on my old videos, but, you know, metaphorically look back on those old videos and see Caitlin from 2 years ago. Like, I can see the, not pain, because that makes it sound so, like, dramatic, but I can see how upset she was, and I'm so much better now. I am such a different person, and to have you guys here and experiencing that with me for 2 years is kind of crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you guys have seen me overcome so much that I haven't spoken about online. It is just insane. I'm actually really proud that I have kept going in amongst everything. I've not missed one day in 2 years, which is just, like, well done me. I do honestly believe that if I could have kept my office job, this YouTube channel would have kept growing and blowing up. But I am really hoping to hit 10k by next year. And I have said to myself that when I hit 10k, I'm going to buy myself my Alex 9 drawers. Like, that's my little well done present to myself for hitting 10k. I think I'm going to buy 2 Alex 9 drawers to maybe replace one of these drawers either side of me. And I'm going to be a proper little YouTuber with my Alex 9 drawers. And I'm going to do a whole organization series. I think it's really important to look forward to the future and set goals. My goal originally for the end of this year was to hit, I think it was like 8.5 thousand subscribers, and we're going to be at about 7.1, which is obviously a lot less. But again, it's because I've had to change my content so much because I don't have the income anymore. If I could have kept doing my full face of and new reviews and this, that, and the other, I think I'd have hit 8,000 subscribers or 8.5 or however many I said it was. Like, I think I would have hit that, but sometimes you just can't foresee and you can't expect what's going to happen in the future. And unfortunately, this year has just been a little bit crazy, and that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. I really hope this video hasn't been too negative. Like, I am so grateful. I really, really am, but it is just sometimes it's like, you know, but I'm here for it. I'm still here. I'm still doing it every day. I have no plans of stopping. I have no plans of quitting. As of right now, like, it did flip-flop through my brain, like I told you before. It was definitely a thought this year, like, can I keep doing this? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna try and find that good balance this year, or next year, I should say. I want to find the good balance between having fun, spending and saving money, and just everything. I want to really get into it. I think the thing that's really upsetting me is the want to be able to do more, but just physically not being able to. It's hard. It really is. I've not lost my love. I feel like this video is so, like, negative, and it's like I've just been saying how rubbish things have been this year. I've not lost my love for it at all. I'm still going. I think it's just been a really challenging year. Some years are going to be challenging. Things aren't sunshine and rainbows all the time, and that's okay. But you guys are still here, and I'm so thankful. I do want to give a massive thank you to my channel members as well. Like, you guys are incredible. Like, you have no idea how much that means to me. That was set up when I was brassic. And even if I only have less than 20 channel members, like, they are still supporting me so much, and that is just so fantastic. Like, thank you so much to my channel members. I try my absolute best to give you what I can, and I hope you're still enjoying the content, and I hope you're sticking around, and I'm so grateful. So a little special thank you to my channel members, because you're the best. You're the best. So yeah, I'm going to keep going. I'm hoping that next year will be better. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think I can handle another year like this year with YouTube. It's been a lot. It's been a lot, but I've been through a lot. And I think it's just a projection of that. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's really keep our fingers crossed. And I hope this video has come across how I want it to. Yeah, I never want to come on here and be like, my life is amazing, when it's really not, because I think that can be really damaging to some people, or to a lot of people. This kind of like celebrity and influencer culture that everyone's happy all the time. Everyone's getting what they want. Look at my amazing life. Like, it's not like that. And it's damaging to consume that all the time. So you're welcome for being negative and saving your mental health. But yeah, let me know, what do you want to see going forward? Please let me know. Obviously, I want to make videos that you want to watch, so please let me know. Full face of brands, please comment down below, what do you want to see? As I said, I'm thinking of doing Colourpop and Juvia's Place very, very soon. Video requests, like, what can I improve on? What can I do differently? Like, please let me know down below, respectfully and kindly, please. I am a little bit sensitive, and so yeah, this is it. This is where I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much, whether you're a subscriber, a member, new, old, whatever you are to this channel. Old, like you're some ancient like grandma, like just thank you, no matter how you support the channel. Thank you so much, and I wanted this video to just like end with a massive thank you. That's all I can say. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your day. This was a little bit of more of an insight, more of a real get ready with me, and I hope you did enjoy it in some way, and I will see you tomorrow for a little bit more of a positive video. I promise. This hasn't been negative. Oh, no, it has. It has. I'm gonna stop talking. Have a great day. Like and subscribe. Bye!